Thank you. My name is George Buchanan, and I am retiring. So Christy Ecton, I owe a lot to you. So Christy kind of organized this. She convinced me that this was something that I should agree to do. Glad she did. Thank you, Christy. Her organizational skills and Christy's friendship the past 15 plus years has meant a lot to me too. So what a great job she's done putting this together and organizing this event here today. So I'm very, very grateful. I have a lot of people to thank. One person I'd like to acknowledge is my wife, Chris. So where did she go? She is back there. 47 years we've been married.
Wow.
39 of those years we've been here in Dallas. We were doing training back in Boston back in the mid-1970s. Chris is a microbiologist, so she was seeking a position that allowed her to teach microbiology. I was doing a hematology oncology fellowship and junior faculty, and so I was looking for kind of a real job in the real world. And so Chris got a great opportunity from SMU and offered to come to Dallas and to be an assistant professor in the biological sciences. So I discussed this idea of coming to Dallas with my boss in Boston, and they said, you got to be out of your mind to go to Texas. Remember, this was the Kennedy assassination legacy was still there on the radar screen, and so fortunately I didn't listen to him, and I usually listen to my mentor, but not always. So I called Heinz Eichenwald, who was then the chairman of pediatrics at UT Southwestern, about the opportunity of any hematology oncology positions there and at Children's. And well, as a matter of fact, they had two people doing mainly oncology, but they were really looking for somebody to do hematology. And in fact, they had just gotten a grant from a couple of foundations to support a sickle cell disease program. Well, that was perfect because that was an area of interest of mine. So I came here and sort of, the rest is history. Both of our careers have been here in Dallas. We never gave any thought about going anywhere else. The partnership between Children's Medical Center and UT Southwestern has just benefited all the children in Dallas and North Texas in so many ways, and that for sure includes children with cancer and various kinds of blood diseases. So I haven't regretted for a moment my coming here and being here and working with all the wonderful people, including many in this room, that's made this such a great move for us. So Chris retired 2 years ago from SMU, so she has been piloting the concept of retirement in our household and enjoys it. And so I thought that'd be a good idea for me to join her. So the decision to retire, I think, was a very good one. And so we're looking forward to not disconnecting totally from Children's. I'm going to be a professor emeritus like Joel Steinberg here at the institution. So I hope Joel's one of my mentors. Joel and Charles Rosenfeld and George McCracken and a few of the other old timers here have been giving me some advice as to how best to go about this. So this has been a wonderful place for my career and for many of the rest of you who have been here for quite a while. You know what I'm talking about, and some of the younger people here have not been here as long. You've come to a place that's got a fantastic track record, is internationally known, and is among the top ranks now of children's hospitals in the United States, connected with a medical school that is one of the top in the world. So you're here at a good place, and I've enjoyed every bit of it. I mean, the patient care here has been immensely successful as an educational institution. I can speak mainly to the training of hematology oncology specialists. We have trained here at Children's Medical Center and UT Southwestern a total of 90 hematology oncology fellows who are still in their fellowship, or in fact who have accepted jobs here or elsewhere in the country. So we take great pride in Children's and UT Southwestern being a training ground for tomorrow's hematology oncology specialists. Research has been extremely important to us, not just for the fellows, but also basic and clinical research done by the faculty and all of our collaborators. The research infrastructure here has been absolutely amazing. The research coordinators, the other research staff, And then the support that the grant support that we've been able to get with the help, certainly of Children's Administration, but also two very, very important local organizations that have helped us for many, many years. One of them is called Wipe Out Kids Cancer. And Cindy Brinker-Simmons is standing back there in the room, and I'm sure she remembers very well the time that we first met back in 1982 and decided that it would be advantageous for there to be an organization here in Dallas based, tightly linked with Children's Medical Center to raise money to help fight, combat children's cancer.